All right, Soul, be ready and bulk up.
The older I get, man, I gotta protect the family jewels. What is good, everybody? It's your boy Toad. Welcome back to another vid, you guys. So these are the 3 things that I am gonna do before the end of 2025 to help me level up and self-improve. It's crazy how we basically have 5 more months until the end of the year. Like, I can't believe it's already July. So I asked myself, what are the things that I can do right away to help me self-improve? And the first thing that I came up with is establishing a morning routine. You know, I would have hoped by now, like being 30, I would have more of a established morning routine. Some days I do, but not as consistent as I want it to be. And I feel like establishing a morning routine is going to be really important for me, especially to the end of this year, because it will help me not only set a healthy tone for the rest of the day, but it'll probably make me more productive. And I think it will just be an overall positive impact to, again, just help me set up my day better. I definitely want to do some morning yoga, probably a little bit of meditation, and I think journaling will be very helpful. Although, like, journaling I might or might not, just depending on, like, I don't know, sometimes I don't really get great thoughts that I need to get out during the morning time. It usually happens later on at night. I go on to number 2. There is something that I gotta do here, which is why I'm at the mall. So let's go grab this real quick. One thing that I promised myself that I was going to be better on this year since turning 30 is just trying to, besides my diet, which I have to definitely work on, I want to add some more supplements that I feel like are going to be very much necessary, like some type of testosterone supporting supplement, as well as this beetroot powder. I think the nitrous oxide, I think that's how you say it. I'm no scientist, bro, but from what I know, it's gonna be nothing but beneficial for my body. I heard it's good for your gonads too, bro. So, you know, as the older I get, man, I gotta protect the family jewels, you feel me? Alright, you guys, so number 2 on my list is practicing gratitude daily. Before I elaborate and get into that, let's go grab some food. You know, it'd be a lie to say that when things start going south, that my brain don't be getting into those negative thoughts right away. And that's just how I've always been. But I really do feel like there is something to be said about practicing gratitude on the daily. And maybe before nighttime, before I go to bed, I'm going to constantly think about 3 things that I'm grateful for. You know, it's not that we shouldn't want more in life. I definitely think that you should always want more in your life, or at least that's my mindset. Don't get me wrong, I love my life and I'm blessed to be in this world and share and live all of these experiences that I have, but you should always want more for yourself. And of course, I always want more for myself. You know, there is something to be said about just stopping every once in a while and smelling the roses. So the instruction says I need to mix about 2 scoops of this into 6 ounces of water. First thing first, I noticed that when I just opened this is I really wish they gave you actual more beetroot in there. I mean, but yeah, I'm not even joking, you guys. I just opened it right now and I mean, it is like basically halfway full. That just tells you something, like why even use this much container if you're gonna just halfway fill it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I know it's supposed to be good for me, but it definitely don't smell good. Well, here goes.
And I've cornered both Baylor and Barnes, and these 2 guys are tough individuals, man. I'm in a really deep armbar.
Thing that you want to say, before you head out, let's hear it.
All right, Soul, be ready and bulk up.
All right, man. I'll try and eat as much
Wait on you,
much
bro.
kimchi fried rice as I can.
Oh, my boy.
There.
So the last thing on my list to self-improve before 2025 is reading more books. Probably gonna be about like a week left of these closet vids because it's one of the only quiet places in this house that I can consistently film in, and also it's got alright lighting. I've started to realize that some of the most creative people, some of the most well-spoken people that really know how to articulate their thoughts, the people that really can have deep critical thinking, like they have that skill, a lot of them are readers. And before the end of 2025, I really want to set a reading goal. My big problem, I'm gonna be real with you, is that I just get very tired when I read, you guys. Like, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comments if you guys have this too, but like, I just be like passing out as I'm reading. Like, I'll literally fall asleep like 5 minutes into reading. And even if it's like something that's supposed to be quote unquote interesting or fun. So I think the only way I'm gonna get better at that is I'm gonna force myself to read, but I'm gonna force myself to read while standing up, or even if I have to walk around and read. But I'm telling myself that I'm gonna start reading 15 minutes in the morning time and 15 minutes at nighttime. And I know that sounds like a really easy, stupid goal to achieve. Like a lot of people out here would be like, what? Only 15 minutes, blah, 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 blah. But look, the way I see it is if I just set myself up like a impossible goal right off the rip, like if I'm just like, hey, I gotta read at least an hour, 2 hours every single night, I'm basically just setting myself up for failure, in my opinion. I think it's best to just set yourself like a super realistic goal, even if it sounds dumb. You rather do what's on your list first and then keep adding more on your plate. Like, that's just the way I see it, is like that you can only keep adding more. You don't have to overcomplicate things. That's the conclusion I was going to make into why I chose 3 things to do to improve before 2025. Like, mind you, I didn't choose 5 things. I didn't choose 6 things. I didn't choose 4 things. No, I chose 3 things. Because 3 is just as much as I want to do. Like I said, man, like, why make life any more complicated than it already is? We as humans, I know we tend to do that. We tend to overcomplicate shit. But for me, I'm just trying to go back to the basics. So let me know in the comments, what are your 3 things that you're going to do to self-improve in 2025? Are you guys going to do the same things that was on my list? I really want to know. Let's have a discussion down below. As you can tell though, man, like, I didn't really get any sparring footage in this vlog. At this gym right now too, it's kind of been like up in the air whether they're cool with me recording and stuff like that. I'm gonna be real with you. The times that I did get footage was like when my cousin was there recording me sparring. So if I do get footage though, that'll for sure be uploaded on the next vlog. So go ahead and check that out if it's already uploaded by the time you're already watching this vid. Alright everybody, till next time.